Good afternoon everyone, hope you're all doing well. In this video I'm going to run down how to find leads off of LinkedIn, either connect with them or email them. Now this is probably the best way to go about it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find leads in terms of clients or potential clients, and we're either going to email them or we're going to connect with them. In fact, we're going to do both. So I'm going to use three things. So I'm going to use my inbox, I'm going to use of course LinkedIn, and I'm going to use Apollo and also Leadleaper to find the email addresses of the person. So the good thing with LinkedIn, when you're searching on the job section, we can actually sometimes see the person who is the point of contact. So we'll go through that in a second. So let's do business development, or let's go for business analyst, whatever the hell that is. And what we're going to do is we're going to find a potential client, and the good thing is we could potentially have the person who manages the vacancy is pointed out on LinkedIn, which is great. So it's not for all of them. It will usually say at the bottom here, if we can ever find one. So right here is the person managing the vacancy. So that is probably the advantage of using LinkedIn. Now, actually, a lot of roles don't go on Indeed. A lot of positions in certain sectors will only be posted on LinkedIn. They're typically positions that are £50,000 plus. Some companies prefer it over Indeed. They feel like they get a bit of quality applicants. I mean, if you're looking for a software developer, you're gonna post on LinkedIn because that's where they hang out, sort of thing. Or that's the idea around it. So, what should you do if you come across a vacancy and you think, okay, great, I want to contact this company? What should you do? So you've got two options. What we're going to do for the first one, we're going to see Carlos. He's obviously based in Hungary. However, he's a talent partner for this. So he's via Randstad, which have a tier 1 contract. So that's slightly different. So they're contracted. He's under an RPO. So he potentially could have a tier 2. So I would ask him, I would say, hi Carlos, would you happen to have a tier 2 for the, what was that, business analyst position? And I would send him the request. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to send him an email. Now the reason this is powerful, he has to get back to you because he knows you're a sort of harassing kind of guy or girl. Let's take his email address here. And what I want to do is I want to compose an email, and we want to send it to, let's say, business analyst. And this is just sort of my strategy around it. Hello Carlos, hope you're well. Carlos, I hope you, and this is really effective. I hope all is well as well. I sent a message via LinkedIn, so very informal. Just wondered if you had a chance to look at it, if you had a chance to review it. Kind regards, and I would send it. Maybe I shouldn't have sent it, but who cares? Because you're going to look at my website and see I'm in healthcare in the UK. So that's cool. Now, what should you do if you can't find a person? Well, there's the strategy around it. Let's see if we can find one where there's no name attached to it. Perfect. So we've got Rolls-Royce in Derby, business analyst. So we're going to do exactly the same thing. I think that email bounced. I hope it's not a... I tried to clear my inbox and hopefully someone doesn't email. Okay, it just bounced, that's fine. It was the wrong email address, but you get the idea. I should have used Leadleaper off of that. So back to this, Rolls-Royce, we're going to find a person to contact now. So we would go to recruitment. We'll type in recruitment here, and we want to find someone that is ideally UK based, or in Derby even better, because that's where the vacancy sits. And we want to find a person who would deal with that. So early careers, no, I don't think he would be the person. Global recruitment delivery. Let's go with good old Caroline. And if we use Leadleaper, it should refresh the page and it should find our email address. And we're going to do exactly the same thing. So this strategy does work well. I think I just said that before. God, everything's letting me down today. Wonderful. I'm not going to check it's verified. So, hello, Carolyn. And I will just say, I'm sure it's Caroline. Hello, Caroline. At present, do you require support for the business analyst position in Derby? Yeah, Derby. Send it. Now, what I want to do is I want to do exactly the same. So I'm going to send her the same message. So I'm going to call it business analyst. I'm going to say, hello, Caroline. Hope all is well. I would copy and paste the message. Hope all is well. But just for the sake of the video, at present, I dropped you a message on LinkedIn. Did you get a chance to read it? Did you get a chance to review it? Kind regards. Bang, I'll send that. Yeah, let me close my inbox now because I don't want anything come through for giving away my clients. So what the premise of this video is to sort of demonstrate is that in order for you to really get someone's attention, yeah, it's not just a message on LinkedIn, it's an email and a message, yeah. Once you get an email, you're like, oh. And the reason I don't send the same message in the email is because I want them to go back and check LinkedIn. You could also send the email and then message on LinkedIn a different strategy. So you would say from email, well, do you need support? I saw you recruiting. And then on LinkedIn, you can say, I dropped you an email. Did you see it? Yeah, I find the LinkedIn, people like to check it because it's a social network. It piques their curiosity is the main point. That's the most powerful thing about this. It piques their curiosity and they come back and they go, oh, what was the message? Let me have a look. They'll search your name and they'll have a look. So it is really powerful. I do favor this method because it's, if I done this to someone that is watching this video, you would probably check it. You would say, okay, I got the email. Let me go on my LinkedIn and see what this guy is on about. Oh, okay, bang. So at least you guarantee that you're going to do that. Now, why this is better, if I message someone on LinkedIn, how do I know they're going to check it? You can see I've got 17 messages on mine, and I cleared that about an hour ago. People are more busy than that. But this is just my LinkedIn page. Feel free to add me on it, so just so I can chat with everyone. And it is very powerful. I've seen someone was showing me, and they're actually an internal recruiter looking to start their own business. They're getting on average 5 LinkedIn messages a day. So there is a lot of competition. You want to kind of stand out as well. At least get your website looked at least get some engagement back. And if they feel like you're a hungry recruiter, sometimes they like that. They like that you're going to go to market. You're going to do the same with the candidates. You're going to text, call, email them as well. So I hope this video has been nice summary on what I do to find recruitment leads on LinkedIn. Any questions, let me know.